In this video, I will show you how to achieve your goals without using a lot of conscious effort and without struggling. What's up everybody, this is Sunny from personalmasteryquest.com. If you are wondering what I'm doing in this kind of setting and where my white shirt is, one, my white shirt, I gave it to the dry cleaners to get it clean and it came back orange somehow, so I don't have that anymore. And second, right now I'm traveling for a few weeks. So you're going to see, a couple of different places. I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and I won't have my wall, my backdrop that I usually have. But right now I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's a pretty nice apartment that I have right here. And I'm just taking a trip, a very random trip right now. And I like to do this every couple of months where I don't plan anything. I simply just pick a destination and go. And it's mainly to reset my patterns of existence and become more efficient in what I do. So I'm doing this to reset everything and to gain a newer perspective and to learn new things so I could serve my coaching clients and customers a lot better. And it's also just to reset my entire life. And I love doing this every now and then. It's a very reflective experience, and I encourage everybody to do the same thing. Don't just constantly work on your goals throughout the year. Take a break. Reset your patterns of existence, because you'll be surprised how much you learn. So this is just a quick video that I wanted to do because this is something that I realized yesterday. Now, you always hear me talk about the power of the subconscious mind and how it controls over 95% of our daily actions and decisions. Even me saying that myself until today, I hadn't completely grasped the magnitude of that statement. And yesterday it really hit me as I was sitting in the plane. It hadn't taken off yet. I was just sitting in my seat, just waiting for the plane to take off. And at that moment, I asked myself, how much conscious thought did I use or was required to get me from my house to the airport into the plane, into my seat right now? And I realized that I didn't use much thought at all. More importantly, everybody that was around me was doing the same thing. We were just going on autopilot because we had set a destination for us to be at that airport, for us to be on a plane that day at that time, and we just simply took action to complete that goal or that objective that we had set, and we just completed it on autopilot. So we were all sitting in that plane without using any intense conscious effort to be there. But how did we get there? And then it really hit me. 95% of this, of all daily actions and decisions are made by the subconscious mind. And all that everybody in that plane did was set the goal to get to the plane at that time, that day, and the subconscious mind literally fulfilled that goal through them by inspiring whatever action that they took in order to get there. Now, why am I telling you this, and why is this important? Well, this realization was big because it is completely aligned with all the reality transurfing methods that I teach. And the same way that my subconscious mind got me from my house to the airport, to the plane on time, is the same method that the subconscious mind uses to get you towards any large goal or any small goal that you have. And that's very important to understand, that the subconscious mind is a goal-seeking machine, and its purpose is to fulfill the goal that you set through your conscious mind. So my conscious mind set the goal for me to be at the airport at that time, and my subconscious mind fulfilled that goal through inspiring whatever action that was needed. But in that process, there was no necessary, fear that I wouldn't get there on time. There was no uncertainty of me not making my flight. I simply knew that if I did this, this, and this, I would get there on time and I would complete that objective. This is the same method in which you have to set every single goal for yourself. Set the objective, do what is necessary to plan accordingly, and do what is in your power to logically plan how to get there. If you don't know how, just take any action towards it. But while you're taking action towards it, don't consciously always think to yourself how it will happen. Don't always think that it might not happen, because you are literally here on this planet in order to evolve, in order to become more. And you do that by fulfilling your goals. And within you is the subconscious mind, which is your creative mechanism, which is your goal fulfilling machine that is literally designed to get you from point A to point B. And a lot of us, we get so caught up in conscious thought, and that's where all the fear is, that's where all the uncertainty lies, that's where we get anxious of something not happening in time. But from where I was at my house to the airport, there's a certain amount of time which you necessarily can't beat. There has to be a certain amount of time for me to go in the car, for me to go to the train, and the time that is required for me to get to the airport. Same way, there is a certain amount of time that might be required for you to achieve your goal, because we all set lofty goals and big dreams, but because they take a little while, we get so caught up in the fear of them not happening potentially. But as long as you are taking action towards your goal with the clear intention to fulfill that goal, you are going to get there. Now think about it this way. This wasn't the first time that I went to the airport. That's why it was a little faster for me to get there. But the first time I remember when I went to the airport, when I took the train to the airport, I had to figure my way out. And I made some mistakes. I got lost here and there. And I didn't necessarily get there the fastest possible way. Same thing is with your goals as well. You will make mistakes on the way. And as you keep going, you'll become better and better at what you're doing. And it's going to take less and less time for you to manifest your goals. It's the same process, it's just a different perspective. And that's the message that I want to convey today to you. Use the power of your subconscious mind to achieve your goals. Don't get lost in the conscious effort and the struggle to get there. Know that as soon as you set the intention in your mind to achieve something, that your subconscious mind is already trying to influence action through you, and all you have to do is let it flow and don't block it with all these different thoughts of fear and anxiety. In the Reality Transurfing book, this method is described as looking at your goal as if you are going to get the mail out of the mailbox. You simply set the intention and take one step in front of the other and just go grab the mail. Your goal is going to take a little while longer than grabbing the mail, and there's going to be more adversity, but it's essentially the same process. It's just taking action with the intention of fulfilling a goal and allowing the subconscious to flow through you. So that was just something that I had to get off my mind, and I thought it would be valuable for me to share this. And it's a cool perspective, and if you start to set your goals this way, I guarantee you it's going to be a lot more effective than using copious amounts of conscious thought. And so throughout the next couple of weeks, as I'm traveling, I will be making a lot more videos like this where it's going to be more casual. It's literally being made on my selfie stick right here. But I hope you found this valuable. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe right here if you haven't already, or here, wherever it is. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, and one last thing that I forgot to mention. I have just recently added multiple coaching options to my website of all different price ranges. There's all different types of coaching. There's email coaching, phone coaching, and face-to-face. So if you are interested in being coached by me, go hit the link in the description right now and watch the video explaining all the options, and pick and choose whichever one works for you best. And there are more details on the website. So again, go in the description, check that out, hit the link below, and I will see you in the next video.